And look at Jochen Hahn and Antonio Albacete. The two of them go flying through the right-hand side, then the left-hand side. Jochen Hahn around the outside, and Lucas Hahn, no father and son, come together on the exit of turn 1.
And the best thing about this is the fact that it's still a 15-minute sprint race. They've not extended the time of the race. It's still just like, it's going to be, 7 laps as far as I can know?
Yeah. We get to the real nitty-gritty of motorsport. Cranston and Smith are side by side for the title in the very final race of the season. As they go back up the hill towards the CYYC. Nils Core clips the back at 10. Simon Povey clips the side of Nils Core. They go over the hill and Povey's around.
Oh my god, that's going to definitely be the thumbnail, and it hit me in the right direction.
Thank you so much.
23 cars.
Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to episode 260 of Tower Simulator 3. Thank you everybody that's already jumped in and in the chat. I can see the chat is flowing nicely over on my right hand side. Great to see you all there. Yes indeed, I did actually fly over Glasgow in a helicopter on Monday. I was on my way to my best mate's wedding. I was his best man. And one of our friends had organised for us to have a helicopter arrival at the wedding. It was so cool. I did throw up in the back of it though, so it's unfortunately good and bad news there. But yeah, it was a fantastic time. We buzzed a load of walkers actually, which was quite funny. There was a load of people walking up Tinto Hill in Scotland. Don't know if any of you know that. We went steaming up there at 30 feet at 120 knots. It was incredible. Really, really good fun. Anyway, the fun tonight is going to be this. Calgary Airport, International Airport in Canada. It's come to us thanks to FSimStudios, which are the latest partner to FeelThere. We're all very excited to have them on board for this, and of course, we get a new international airport as a result. Very excited to see what this one has in store. I've loaded in. I haven't even paid any attention to what the taxiways look like or anything like that. I literally just loaded up Tower Companion. I used the real-world data, and obviously made a schedule from that. I then doubled how busy that schedule was, added a few Ringway in, which was obviously my own airline. Oh, sorry to see you go, Jack, but thank you for popping in. Matty R as well in there. Hello, Matty. Seems like forever ago since we did our Heathrow stream, doesn't it? But yes, I've added a few more flights in here and there and made it a little bit busier, so we're going to see what it's got. We'll load straight off the bat and obviously have a bit of a wait to get in. Yeah, indeed. Jeromation, thank you so much. Thank you. Because I see it in the chat very quickly, it almost looks like I'm one step ahead of what's coming through on there. But thank you, Jeromation, very much. Really do appreciate it. AMG Dens, if you are in here, please remember to say thank you for your gifted membership. But it already begins, the membership train that often happens. Oh, look at that, Fuzzman. Nice stuff, mate. I noticed that you got your silver badge, actually. That's really cool to see. Very, very cool indeed. We are going to be going into Calgary now. Like I say, I literally took a screenshot for the thumbnail, checked out what aircraft were in there, and that was that. I'm just going to change my Mio preset because I was on my old one. And let's see what we've got, shall we? So, we're well located over here, well out of the way. There's not really any aircraft around us here. We get a great view of the place. Lovely conditions here this morning at Calgary. It's a pretty big airport, I must say. A pretty big airport. We've got some WestJet down here. I will continuously tell you all how much I love this black visor that they put on them. It looks really, really cool, doesn't it? That's part of the scenery, just that one, because it's got the reg and all the additional bits on it. I think this might be as well. Not quite sure. Yes, I think it is one of the scenery Dash 8s. This is like their maintenance area. These are some of the newer WestJets, which don't have the visor on them. This is one of the Max 8s, I think, or maybe a Max 9. It's quite long, isn't it? Either way, we'll have a look. I've set up some cameras. We've got F8 down here, which can see over these concourses. We've got a United 737. We've got some, what I imagine will be Brickyard, maybe. We've got a WestJet 787 there as well, which is great to see. Not much on this side. We've got some Air Canada 737 Maxes. More WestJet. Look at that chunky 737-700. How cool is that? Really good to see. I do like me some WestJet, so it makes me very happy to see that that's going to be the main airline that we're going to be dealing with today. That's the new or latest WestJet livery on the 787. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Gorgeous looking machine. We've got a load of WestJet over here as well. And yeah, more and more WestJet. Even WestJet Dash 8s, which is really cool. Over this side, we have some BizJets and stuff. More Dash 8s parked there. They're just part of the scenery. We have a cargo jet triple. Oh, that's a 7.6. That's a 7.5, of course. Of course. Have I heard about the A220 order? I have, yes. I did hear about that. These are just scenery aircraft as well. 7.5 and an A300. But yes, I did hear about the A220 order. Isn't it 150 of them for AirAsia? Pretty impressive, that, to say the least, isn't it? Pretty impressive. We're going to get departures out on 17 right today, and we're going to get all arrivals in on 17 left. What I might do is try and get some arrivals in on 17 right. Some of the heavies on the right-hand side. Well, we want cargo over there, obviously, and the wide bodies. So let's just do the wide stuff on 17 right. Hello. Okay, so cameras. 8, 9, 10, and then I've not set an F11 camera up yet because I'm probably going to do that for the arrivals up here. Let's move over to the touchdown zone, and we'll have it from, well, the sun's on this side, so it only makes sense to do it from maybe back here, so we can keep our eye on any arrivals. Very good. Atlas Air bought some A350 freighters. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do love an A350. I saw that... Oh, which airline was it? Was it China Air? Shut up. Was it China Airlines have got their most recent Pokemon livery on their plane? I think that looked pretty tasty, to say the least. Let me just make sure everything's running all smoothly over here. Yes. Fantastic. Let's push some planes, shall we? So that is the correct orientation. So the right-hand side of my screen is going to be north. The left-hand side is going to be south. And, well, it's basically east and west. So we want Air Canada to be facing south. That is the 737 just yonder. Air Canada 90721, pushback approved, facing south. I did an interesting charter shift today, actually, on Tower Simulator 3. That'll be coming out a week today. And it was a very quiet airport that I controlled. But it was strangely flat out. Oh, was that Condor? Encore. Encore 8610, pushback approved, facing west. United 3131, pushback approved, facing east. Let's look at some intersections because everything's nice and square, which makes me really happy. Juliet is going to be the main taxiway here to get stuff in and out on. I think some of the arrivals, we might have to get them up to Charlie and then squeeze them down Juliet. It's going to be between Charlie and... Oh, that's Charlie 4, that little curve, but we can tell them Juliet and Charlie is going to be the main intersection. We've got Juliet Tango, Juliet Sierra, Juliet Romeo, Juliet Quebec, and Bravo. Okay, so it's Bravo or Charlie. This side is obviously the favourable side because there's two taxiways running parallel along the runway, whereas on this side, we've only got Charlie, and then they have to go round and cross runway 29er if they're going to do anything else. So it's going to be an interesting one. It must have been tissed. Sorry, hang on. Oh, dearie me. Don't know where that came from. Just nailed my dinner before I came on for the stream, so maybe a bit of that lingering. Right, Air Canada, have you done anything yet? We're going to turn this off so we can just see the planes for what they are. Let's have a look at this Encore Dash 8. Crash 8, as it's known.
Calgary ground. Air Canada 907.
Looks lovely, doesn't it?
Ready to taxi.
Air Canada's ready to go in their 737 MAX 8. Let's see then if we can get them to go between the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. See how easy that is. Air Canada 90721, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Sierra. Love it.
Taxi and hold at the intersection
Encore
of
8610, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Romeo. It's all coming up Millhouse. Looks great. Looks very good. Tist, mate. Tist is the airport. That is the true test. Tist test. You can do Atlanta all you want. You can do Chicago all you want. Go for Tist, mate. 8-hour stint at Tist. 12 player. Unreal. United 3131. Taxi to the intersection of Bravo, Charlie and Delta. We're going to get them to go 17 left.
Taxi and hold at the
We're going to try it up there. You can just see the tail. One of my favourite things about aviation and just watching aircraft at an airport is when you can just, like this. Let's see if we can... You see that? Just see the tail just moving behind. Can't see the full plane, you just get to see that. Fantastic. Will I ever fly to and from EPWR? I don't know where that is. Unless somebody puts a charter in, then I will. But unfortunately, none coming in at the moment. Back-to-back sheds, yes. Sheds at Tist, mate. Ultimately, sheds. Steve Harper, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I missed your comment earlier on. Okay, yeah, Canada's going to be the first one to head out. We got aircraft on arrival. Encore 90131, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Most aircraft are going to come in on there.
Runway 17 left, cleared to land. Encore 90131.
Let's make sure that we do this. We've got... Oh, look at that. Straight off the bat, we've got a Ringway 757.
Ringway 4870 on final 17 left.
In she comes. Fantastic. That's my own airline that I was so grateful to have put into the game by Zap. They did that as a surprise for me when we did some multiplayer together a while ago. And yeah, they surprised me with my own plane. They even painted it so that Sabrina and I are sat at two of the windows on the right hand side of the aircraft. It's very, very funny.
Calgary ground.
What?
Encore 268. One with information, Oscar. Requesting push
United
and
3131, taxi to runway 17 left at Victor via Delta. There's no weird taxiway names or anything here. They don't have stupid names. Air Canada 90721, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Encore 8610, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Encore 2681, pushback approved, facing east. So we're going to have a Ringway on the way in. That's so cool. Okay, we can get Air Canada out there, I reckon. It's all very washed. Somebody did mention this in the Discord server, that it seems a bit washed. It's just very foggy. Very foggy in the morning. There is a big old glow around the airfield, isn't there? There's a massive amount of mist and fog. I do like these conditions though, because the light glows through it quite well. I mean, it is 7:05 in the morning, so it's an early morning. American there wants to push back, but they're going to have to wait. American 8266, standby.
Roger.
Arrival.
American 8266.
Nothing yet. My feet are soaked, but my cuffs are bone dry. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Fantastic. Air Canada 90721, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, turn left, heading 090, contact departure. Let's see if we can have some fun with turns. Yes, Tom. Make sure you give it a good like, everybody. Thank you very much, Tom. Rockwell. Copernicus Airport. Oh, wow. Well, I do want to fly to Poland in the sim. I don't think I've done a single flight into Poland in the sim, which confuses me, because this is going to sound like a weird segue, but I really love Speedway, and I really want to go to Poland to go and watch Speedway. So I need to make some sort of link to that in the sim somewhere. Eric Warren. Could have warned me. Thanks very much for subscribing to Chaz Draycott Media. Out goes Air Canada. Encore's going to line up after them.
Runway 17 left, clear to land.
Oh.
Ringway 4870.
Oh, dearie me.
Calgary ground.
Did we just have a little drop out there, everyone?
Taxi.
Did we just have a little drop out there? I'm sorry if we did. OBS just told me that I disconnected for a second there. Not a clue what would have caused that. Wow, that Encore is stopping quickly. I'm so sorry, everyone. Hopefully it's alright now, though. That Encore stopped rapid. Oh, look at that in the background. Whee! Look at it go. Okay, only one of you needed to say yes. Bloody hell, Encore. It's a good thing we do have parallel taxiways down there, isn't it? Jesus. Look at them. Encore 90131, taxi to the intersection of Delta and Echo. It's weird, it didn't tell me that I've dropped any frames, but it does tell me that it disconnected. Encore 2681, taxi to the intersection of Bravo, Charlie and Bravo. American 8266, pushback approved, facing east. Encore 8610, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Nightbot will time you out.
Taxi and hold at the intersection
if you keep doing that.
Bravo, Charlie, and Bravo,
anyway, yeah, there you go. Oh, or Fuzzman will.
Pushback approved facing east.
Oh, this
American
United, is that...
826.
it's a little 737. Look at it, it's so
Runway
chunky.
17 right, clear to take
But
off.
look what's coming in.
Altitude 1000.
No.
Contact departure. Encore 8610.
Here we go. It's a Ringway. Fantastic. This is my own airline that was put in the game by the wonderful people over at Zap. How cool is that? In it comes. Of course it's a 757 of all aircraft. Ringway was the old name for Manchester Airport, for those of you that don't know. That's why it is named such. And that's the call sign. Fan dabby dozy. Departure off in the background as well. I do like this fog that's about. I really do like this fog. United 3131, runway 17 left, line up and wait. WestJet 1271, pushback approved, facing south. I really like this fog. It's not something that
Runway
anybody in
17 left,
aviation has
line up
ever
and
said.
wait. United 3131.
Hello, Wizard Doom, if that's how you say it.
Pushback
Look at the
facing
7.5.
south. WestJet 1271.
Glorious machine. Lights bright. So they're going to go down there. Encore 90131, taxi to ramp via Echo Alpha. You can go in.
Taxi
Encore
to ramp
2681,
via
taxi
Echo.
to the intersection
Echo
of Bravo and
Alpha.
Echo.
Encore 90131.
Ringway 4870, taxi to ramp via Echo Alpha. Oh no, have I done that
Taxi and hold at the intersection
bit
of Taxiway Bravo and Echo.
too soon?
Encore 2681.
Taxi to ramp. Via Echo Alpha.
United 3131, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 17 left. Cleared for
I can hear
takeoff.
noises,
On reaching
and I keep
altitude
forgetting that
1000,
Harry and
contact
Charlotte are just
departure.
over there.
United 3131.
Okay, so Ringway on its way in.
511 on final 17 left.
Look at it go.
Calgary ground. American
Beautiful. I love that they put the
826
Rolls-Royce
ready to
symbols on the engines as well. So cool, isn't it? Very, very good.
taxi.
United
Calgary
3131 on
ground.
its way out.
WestJet 1271 with information Oscar. Requesting
Here's
cruise
another departure.
start.
Interesting that that Dash 8 there didn't have its taxi light on. I could barely see it for a moment. They're going to go by Charlie. I don't even know their call sign, so I'm not even going to pretend.
Calgary
Time to watch the
ground.
United
WestJet
737.
1271 ready to taxi.
Lovely. How's that for a screenshot? Look at that silhouette. Speaking of screenshots, by the way, there is a screenshot competition going on at the moment in the FeelThere Discord, so please do go and enter that. All you have to do is put a screenshot of an aircraft, any screenshot
Calgary
from...
ground.
What?
WestJet 1435
Any
with
screenshot from the
information
game
Oscar.
that has
Requesting
a
push and
Spirit
start.
Airlines aircraft in it after their recent sad demise, and it has to have a hashtag screenshot comp in there. It has to be in the screenshots channel, and you could win a free airport of your choice. So it's worth doing. The finalists get picked on Tuesday. WestJet 1271, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet, Charlie. American 8266, taxi to the intersection of Bravo and Echo. Encore 2681, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet, Charlie. WestJet 1435, pushback approved, facing south. I used Tower Companion,
Taxi
Steve.
to runway
Good to see you,
17
mate.
right via Juliet.
I used Tower
Charlie.
Companion to make
WestJet
a schedule,
1271.
and then I just basically doubled up how busy it was using Cherokee's scheduler. Hello from Norway. Well, hello from the UK, I guess.
To runway 17 right via Juliet. Charlie.
This thing's going to go in a moment. Random thought, Reykjavik in Iceland, it would be a really cool airport. I would love to see Reykjavik Airport in the game. That'd be very, very good. Ringway get into their stand. Obviously, they've got to keep the ruckus well out of the way. There on the side of the aircraft is me and Sabrina. Shame they didn't put me in business class, but it is what it is. We've got Encore taxiing down here now in their Dash 8. Now that we've told them to taxi to a runway, they've got the taxi lights on, which ironically and strangely on the Dash 8 are on the wings, not on the nose gear, which I find quite interesting. Where have we told Americans to go to? American 8266, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. We've got arrivals coming in that I'm going to miss, haven't we? What's CNK?
Intersection of taxiway Juliet and Charlie.
Chinook.
American 8266.
Obviously, it won't be an actual Chinook, surely. We don't have those yet. It's the Cessna C650. Chinook 511, runway 17 left, cleared to land. I recommend EBBR.
Runway 17 left, cleared to land.
Yeah.
Chinook
Brussels is very, very good fun. I don't know if you've seen my video on that from last week, but it's a really good laugh. Excuse me, but I also did another video on it. I'm trying not to spoil this. Comes out Monday. Yeah, the Dash 8 is a strange aircraft, but it is pretty cool. Me and my brother laugh at them a lot when they land at Manchester, because you can imagine the GPWS call-outs being like 50, 40, 30, and then it bounces 1,000, because it's just such a bouncy pig. I'd like to fly one in the sim though, just to see what it's like, but there is an ATR which I would much prefer to fly. What? WestJet 1271, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. A lot of people I know used to call the Dash 8s egg beaters. WestJet 1435, taxi to the intersection of Juliet Sierra and Juliet.
WestJet 1271.
I like how they say WestJet rather than WestJet. Rouge wants to push. That Chinook will be on very soon. Hong Kong would be a really cool airport as well. I think there is a... Oh, I thought she said going around then. I think there's a community Hong Kong. Here's Chinook in their little Citation C650. Little tiny thing. It does feel like there's quite a foggy effect everywhere, doesn't it? But it's only when you zoom in, it's really weird. Just like the aerosol density is really, really high. Encore 2681, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Chinook got off the runway very good. Look how far they're going to taxi. We're going to send them Delta Romeo Foxtrot uniform, and they can Foxtrot Oscar. Chinook 511, taxi to ramp via Delta Romeo Foxtrot uniform Yankee Lima.
Taxi to ramp via Delta
Insane.
Romeo Foxtrot.
Out goes WestJet.
Yankee Lima Chinook 511.
Out they go. Oh, there's a FedEx down there. Is that 7.5? Hello. Look at that. Part of the scenery, of course. It's got additional panel lines compared to the Neargis stuff. Sorry, I've got a really itchy foot. It's doing my head in. Doing my head in. WestJet 1435, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet Charlie. American 8266, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Okay. Rouge 90906, pushback approved, facing south. Don't forget, today we have a giveaway as well. We are giving away 3 airport codes to get this place, to get Calgary, by FSimStudios. Thank you very much to Leela at FeelThere for sorting it out. And we'll get it done very soon. WestJet 7711, runway 17 left, cleared to land. That's light landing clearance. WestJet 3704, runway 17 left, cleared to land. So what we'll be doing for the giveaway is we'll set a word in chat, and you'll type it in like this, where you put exclamation mark word, and that word will be then picked, and that will enter you into the draw to get a free copy of this airport. It's easier than doing it with all active chatters because some people might not want it. All the way from Edmonton, Alberta. Thanks very much, John. Yes, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, mate. Ah, there you go, Neon, right in the giveaway. Encore 2681, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 8165 heavy, pushback approved, facing west. Let's just have a quick look at where this one's going to push. So, this one's pushing. We're going to tell them to face this way, but then this one wants to push as well. I think we're going to tell them to face south, regardless. American 8266, runway 17 right, line up and wait. WestJet 1362 heavy, pushback approved, facing south. Sorry, can't, it's too dreadful.
American 8266.
Chinook 511, cross runway 11. In this game, you're doing the job of 2 people towering around. Yes, yes, you are. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. You are doing both here, yes. We've got ground, and then we've got tower as well here. With all the strips. Oh, flare coming in. That's cool. Nice to see some flare. WestJet 7711, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Sierra. Rouge 90906, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. American 8266, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. I don't know why I don't say on reaching altitude, because it's so much easier. WestJet 364, pushback approved, facing north. Oh, we've got the push of the 787 just there. Two WestJet 787s ready. No, it's not word.
Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff.
That's not the word to enter the giveaway. Stop typing it.
American 8266.
Oh, look at that little 737 700. Oh, you wonderful little thing. Very cool. Yes, yeah, you can do multiplayer. WestJet 8165, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 8165 heavy, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. There we go.
Taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet
Hello, Hypno, good to see you. Flare 4820, runway 17 left, cleared to land. I have seen the new Starlux A350s, they are stunning. Right, I think it's about time that we start and giveaway. Let's 1435, runway 17 right, line up and wait. We've had another drop.
Runway 17 right, line up and wait.
I wonder why.
1435.
I wonder why. That's really strange. Oh, Fuzzman, here he is. Oh, I'm so sorry. The word is Calgary, so if you enter !Calgary, you'll be entered into the giveaway. I have no clue why the connection went down. It doesn't even say I've dropped any frames on OBS. It's very, very strange. Normally it doesn't do that, unless one of them two's messing about on the internet. But usually it's not that fickle. WestJet 1435, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rouge 90906, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Oh, dearie me, John McGarry as well. Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, if you have received a membership, please do say thank you. I shouldn't have to tell you, but it's just the nice thing to do. WestJet 8165 heavy, runway 17 right, line up and wait. WestJet 1362 heavy, runway 17 right. Could have said taxi too. WestJet 364, taxi to runway 17 right. Thank you very much, guys, for the memberships. Really, really appreciate it. Got another flare coming in. WestJet 3704, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Sierra. WestJet 7711, taxi to ramp via Juliet Tango. WestJet 90310, pushback approved, facing south. Oh, we've got an interesting scenario going on there. Oh no, that 78 is going to get out before them. W indeed. Thank you very much for the memberships, guys. I really do appreciate it. Your support is never forgiven. Another drop. There we go. We've had another little disconnect there, haven't we? Chinook 511, cross runway 17 right. I'm so sorry. I honestly have no clue what it is. Everything has been fine at my end all day. No internet blips, nothing.
Calgary ground.
Strange.
WestJet 90310 with information Oscar.
We'll get Chinook to cross the runway. Get them across as soon as possible. Flare 8418, runway 17 left, cleared to land. It's weird because, like I say, it's not telling me I've dropped any frames at all. It's just saying disconnected every so often. Even my internet service provider wants it. I'm glad you're seeing the funny side, guys. I appreciate it because I know just how frustrating it can be to watch. So I am sorry, but it's obviously something that's out of my control. WestJet 8165 heavy, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 1362, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Nope. WestJet 1362 heavy, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Flare 4820, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Bravo. Flare 4820, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Let's get him in. WestJet 90310, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. WestJet 7845, pushback approved, facing south. The next landing greenway, the longest possible taxi to the ramp. Let Sabrina see the whole airport. Thank you very much, Clifford. There goes the 787. Have I paid my bills? I have. Only just. There goes the 787 rolling heavy. Down runway 17 right. Big rotation. Lovely conditions here this morning, aren't they? A lovely, lovely sunrise. Oh, have I cleared that next flare? Yes, I have. Foolproof method of moving the tag when you've cleared them. Oh dear. That's really good, that is, Clifford. Big fan of that. Lordy. Okay. WestJet 3704, taxi to ramp via Juliet Sierra. WestJet 1362 heavy, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rouge 90906, runway 17 right, line up and wait. I'm really enjoying this airport. I think it's fantastic so far. Very, very good fun to control. Oh, Jeromation, once again, thank you so much. I saw Craig Smith had recently entered the giveaway, so there's a little prize. Nice. WestJet 6434, pushback approved, facing south. Oh, Chinook has just gotten to their gate all the way over there. Poor sod. Out goes another WestJet 787.
Pushback approved facing south. WestJet 6434.
Lovely. Let's clear the next one. WestJet 5814, runway 17 left, cleared to land. And just while we're doing that, let's draw the giveaway in 10 seconds. We've had 19 people enter so far. If you want to be entered in the giveaway to win a code for this airport, then put exclamation mark Calgary. I'll give you 10 seconds after this.
Calgary ground, WestJet 7845 ready to taxi.
Are you now? Are you? I'm not going to give them clearance yet. WestJet 7845, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 90310, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Okie dokie. We're going to draw the winner. You ready? Choosing the winner right now.
Taxi to runway 17 right.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
WestJet 90310.
Mr. Fuzzman has won a code to Calgary. I swear it's not a fix. Oh, I swear it's not a fix. I swear. Did that just come up on my screen? I need to just test this. Yeah, you do see that, don't you? Okay, you see my full screen. Alright. Bear with me. Because I need to open something here to write these down on, and obviously I've got the codes on screen, so I'm a massive idiot. Oh no, is this gonna... Oh no, I'm a moron. Wait, everyone don't look. Let me do this. There we go. Oh, what a moron. Can you believe it? I am a professional, I swear. I swear I am a professional. It is this one, and then we go to this. I've been streaming for 6 years, believe it or not. Rouge 90906, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 364, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Oh, it's definitely rigged. Definitely rigged. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, I'll get in touch, Fuzzman. We will choose another winner in a few minutes' time, and we'll have another word. So we'll change the word in a little bit, and we'll go back to it from there. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, we've got Flair wanting to taxi. Flair 8418, taxi to ramp via Echo. I haven't really used Echo yet. I don't know why. WestJet 6434, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. It did the first production 777X. I'm very excited to see how good they are when they get more usage. I'm really excited to see my first one of those. WestJet 364, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 90310, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. So you can say on instead of upon. WestJet 7845, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We'll see. Fuzzman's already messaged me. WestJet 7843, pushback approved, facing south. Thank you, Aviator BA, for subscribing to the channel. WestJet 9160, pushback approved, facing west.
Contact departure. WestJet 9310.
WestJet 599, runway 17 left, cleared to land. I tell you, this place keeps you on your toes. It keeps you thinking. There's some interesting little taxiway layouts here as well, because you've got all these concourses, and then you've got all of this bit here as well, with these different ways of going in and out. It gives you a lot of options, but I think it's very exciting to see just how open it is. Here we go, we're really pushing some tin out now. Look, we've got 1 departure, 2 departure, 3 departure, just in front of 4 departure. Nice and close.
Calgary Tower, WestJet 836 on final 17 left.
Your Discord that's broken, or is it the same for others? I'm not sure. How do you join Discord? So there is a link in the description of this video, I believe, Richard. And if you download Discord as an app, click that link, it will open it, and it will basically add you into that server. So each server is basically like a different community, basically. So if you join it via that link, it should just send you straight in. WestJet 5814, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. WestJet 6434, runway 17 right. Chinook 40, pushback approved, expect runway 17 right. Thank you. WestJet 90160 is already pushing. Okay, any ringway? We've not got any more ringway coming in yet, but we have to remember that the next ringway is having the longest possible taxi.
WestJet 6434.
It's weird that Discord seems to be a bit broken. Not sure. No worries, Richard. I hope you enjoy your time on Discord. I love Discord. Been using it since 2017, and I love that program so much. It makes life so easy for organising things, especially sim racing competitions as well. It's really good for sim racing leagues. WestJet 7843, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Charlie 6. Oh, it's an interesting way. I wasn't thinking that, but alright. Envoy 8422, pushback approved, facing east. Thank you, Thomas Schmidt, for subscribing to the channel. WestJet 9160, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. Who have we got coming in? WestJet 836, runway 17 left, clear to land. We've got a heavy poking its nose out. Of course, it's WestJet. WestJet heavy coming in though. That's what we want to see.
Runway 17 left.
Very good. I really, really enjoy this airport. Much like Vancouver, I really enjoyed Vancouver Airport as well. There's something about the layout of these Canadian airports that just keeps you thinking, you know? We've just missed an arrival, unfortunately. WestJet on its way down there. Would you like some pictures from real life? Lob him in the Discord, Jeremation. Throw him in there. It'd be interesting to see what the airport's like. WestJet 6434, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 7843, ignore me. Encore 6946, pushback approved, facing west. SkyWest 1073, standby. WestJet 599er, taxi to ramp via Echo. Get all the way in there, WestJet.
Runway 17 right,
boom,
cleared for
out you go.
takeoff. On reaching altitude
This is
1000,
great, isn't it?
Contact departure.
What a lovely, lovely airport. It looks fantastic as well. We haven't really had much of a look around the inside either. But all of the inside is modelled. That's what's mad about all this. All the insides are modelled as well. Because this is a full Microsoft Flight Simulator airport by FSimStudios that's been basically scaled down for us here. Look at that. It's insane, isn't it? It is absolutely nuts. The full airport. You can wander around. And the frame rate is fantastic as well. You can see some departures going out. We'll go over to this jetway. Over this concourse here. I think, are we not supposed to be in this bit? Yeah, we are. Look at that. There's like a little upper bit here. I don't know what that's for, but you can see the aircraft. You can pay attention to what they're doing. WestJet sat taxi in there. Oh, hello. That was a bit close and personal there with that 737. Chinook 40, taxi to runway 17 right. Oh, down detector. 7,000 reports in the last 15 minutes. Wow, what's that on Discord? Any tower sim charters for Frankfurt or Amsterdam? No. In fact, after the one that I completed today, there's none in the pipeline. So if you did want to get a Tower Simulator 3 charter in, Now is the time to do it. Now is definitely the time. Envoy 8422, taxi to runway 17 left via Delta. WestJet 90160, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 7843, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Encore 85901, pushback approved, expect runway 17 right. Couldn't be sure which way they were facing. WestJet 7569, a heavy, runway 17 right, cleared to land.
Taxi to runway 17 left via Delta.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, Fuzzman's message came straight through, no dramas, so I don't know what that's all about.
On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Oh, I do love it here. This is a really tasty airport, this, isn't it?
Taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie.
WestJet 5814, taxi to ramp via hotel. Yeah, they were a bit... We should have got them to Juliet and hotel and then in, but that's alright.
Encore 85901.
Encore 6946, taxi to the intersection of Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. SkyWest 1073, pushback approved, facing west. I'm thoroughly... Chinook 40, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Thoroughly enjoying this airport. I'm not sure if it's this busy all the time, because, like I say, this is like doubled up compared to what you'd normally get, but I think it's fantastic. WestJet 863, pushback approved, facing south. Hope you're all enjoying it so far, though. Hope you're all having a good time. Apologies for any of the disconnects and things. Not sure what the situation is. Got a good number of departures ready to go. Got some encore movement over here. This one wants to go, I think. Someone holding Discord ransom for membership. Now the sun's coming up, it's a bit clearer, isn't it? You do still have a bit of fog knocking about, but it's not that bad. Well, that WestJet needs clearing. WestJet 836, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Golf. Oh, WestJet 836, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Tango. WestJet 836, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Tango via Juliet. Oh, for God's sake. Alright then. Encore 69046, taxi to the intersection of Juliet. Well,
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxi with Juliet and Juliet Tango via Juliet. WestJet 836.
we've had a lot of arrivals on 17 left, haven't we? And quite frankly, that's our first one on 17 right. Right? That was pretty... I wish I could rewind it, because that is pretty scary. Isn't it? How did Chaz's stream go tonight? Well... Let's try something like that, shall we? How was the stream, Chaz? Fantastic. Timestamp 47 minutes. Oh. Someone got a number for me to call. Okay, let's just sort this out. WestJet 7569 a heavy. Contact departure. I was going to get him to do a funny turn, but no. Oh dear. Chinook 40, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Caution traffic.
Calgary departure on 119.8.
Bollocks.
WestJet 7569 heavy. Good morning.
Oh no.
Runway 17 right.
I never cleared them to land.
On reaching altitude
Apparently.
1000, contact departure. Chinook 40.
That's weird, isn't it?
Calgary Tower. Jazz 459 on final 17 left.
Jazz 45908, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Oh yeah, that was pilot deviation, that mate. WestJet 7843, runway 17 right, cleared to takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh dear.
Runway 17 right.
Encore 69046, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie.
Departure. WestJet 7843.
WestJet 836, taxi to ramp via Echo. WestJet 863, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet, Charlie. SkyWest 1073, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. Pilot's fault, mate. Always is. Envoy 8422, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, turn left, heading 190, contact departure. Encore 85901, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. Encore 9012, pushback approved, facing west. Yeah, it's all the pilot's fault. Oh, thank you very much.
WestJet 836.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, we are all human at the end of the day. Well, it's like I've said to many people before, you know, in these episodes, especially on Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, if I did it all right all the time and got it absolutely spot on, it probably wouldn't be as entertaining. Don't get me wrong, some of the stints I've done where I've absolutely smashed it at, like, Chicago. Like, there was a charter recently that Lyle Headley put in, and I'm going to blow my own horn. I felt like I was absolutely in control of it the whole time, and I loved it. It was really, really solid stint. And a few people said, you know, it's a bit of a joke that, you know, Chaz is bad at the game, Hardy ha, but it's, you know, stupid he's bad at the game because he's the community manager. He should know how to play and all that. But some people were saying fair play, like, that was quite an impressive one, and I felt like it was. So, yeah, you're only human though, and the mistakes come in. It's part of the fun. You can make the mistakes without the consequence. You know, they're just the AI pilots, and it's realistic enough that, you know, it's a genuine oversight that you can make. There is Envoy on their way out. Little brickyard just going behind my head. I did actually. Yes, I did. Funnily enough, you know, you mentioned that I departed on the wrong runway from the on the flight sim charter. In the last
569er heavy is going around. There is traffic on the runway.
Oh, are you? In the last probably 6, yeah, for the last 2 videos I haven't got it wrong. But for about 4 videos in a row, I got 3 of them. I departed from the wrong runway on flight sim, on VAT sim. Encore 4, no. Encore 6946, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Encore 85901, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Encore 9012, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. WestJet 863, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Encore 6946, ignore me. SkyWest 1073, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Where are you going? We'll wait for Air Canada.
Taxi to runway
yes.
right via
I'm glad you had a good laugh.
Encore 6946.
Represent the general community.
Right, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it all the same. Did we clear Jazz? Well, clearly they're on the ground.
Taxi to runway 17 right, right kilo.
Oh, flipping out. That is definite pilot deviation, yes. Assuming that you know the airport well enough and then departing off the wrong runway.
Taxi to runway 17 right.
Not good.
SkyWest 1073.
Thank you very much for the memberships and donations so far, though, guys. I really do appreciate the support. I love doing this, and you all know what it's like. It's just a good laugh, and it's great to have everyone here together to enjoy this new airport from FSimStudios. It's been a fantastic addition, really has. WestJet 6761, runway 17 left, cleared to land. And we've got Air Canada. I'm not going to move their thing yet.
Cleared to land. WestJet 6761.
Got a number of strips to mess with. There we go. Beautiful. WestJet 863, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Encore 6946, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Okie dokie.
Runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
We're going to have another part of the giveaway in just a moment. I was going to put the word as deviation, but just in case, it's not. I know it's not a very easy word to spell. So, normally keep me quiet. That's hard. That's our job. Let's just. I'm going to be boring with the word. Chat announcement. Oh, advanced settings. Oh no. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, we're going to reset the entries. The new word, if you want to be entered into a giveaway to win a free copy of the airport, is not !boring, it's !Canada. Jazz 45908 taxi to ramp by Bravo. And there it is. All the love for Canada. Okay, hang on. Hang on. When the bloody hell did all that lot call up? What the friggin' hell's this about? WestJet 1743, pushback approved facing west. WestJet 9457, pushback approved, facing south. Air Canada 12907, pushback approved, facing south. WestJet 4479, pushback approved, facing east. WestJet 1784, pushback approved, facing west. SkyWest 1073, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air Canada 5225, runway 17 left, cleared to land. WestJet 4694, standby. Okie dokie then.
Pushback approved facing west.
Kicked off then, didn't it?
WestJet 1743.
Pilot deviation, yes.
Pushback approved
Exclamation mark
facing
deviation.
south. WestJet
It's exclamation
9457.
Canada if you want to be put into the giveaway to win a copy of this airport.
Air Canada 12907.
WestJet 6761, taxi to the intersection of Echo and Juliet Tango. Thank you. Beep.
Pushback approved facing
What have we got
east.
coming in?
WestJet 4479.
No more ringways yet, which is a shame, but I did set it so there wasn't many of them.
WestJet
Deviant.
1784.
Am I a deviant, apparently?
Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Oh, bless you,
Reaching
Neon.
altitude 1000. Contact departure. SkyWest 1073.
Encore 912, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. It's great to have you all here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me for another stream.
17 left.
We are
Clear to
currently
land. Air Canada 5225.
not even an hour in. We're probably going to go for another
WestJet 4694.
45 minutes, hour or so.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of
See what
taxiway
sort of
Juliet
lighting
Tango.
conditions we can get
WestJet
here, because
6761.
it's definitely cleared up, hasn't it? There's still quite a bit of fog knocking about, but
Cleared for takeoff.
it's when you zoom in,
Altitude 1000.
seems to
Contact
be sorted
departure.
with loads of fog. Wouldn't that be weird to describe
Calgary
how...
Tower. Air
yes.
Canada 7791 on final 17 left.
WestJet 9457, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet Charlie. WestJet 1743, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet Charlie. What are these? WestJet 6104, pushback approved, facing south. Air Canada 12907, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 4479, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 1784, taxi to the intersection of Kilo and Hotel Bravo. WestJet 1784, taxi to the intersection of Kilo and Charlie.
Taxi to runway 17
Kerfuffle.
right via Juliet Charlie.
Yeah, Sabrina is having to wait for her tour. Oh no.
Taxi to runway
Here we
17
go.
right
Right,
via
everybody.
Juliet Charlie. WestJet 1743.
So I don't know how they've ended up there, because that's just simply not the taxiway. So what we're going to do now is play Tetris.
Pushback approved facing south.
WestJet 1743, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet Tango.
Taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Air Canada 12907. Taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 4479.
It's the most Canadian standoff ever. It's no after you, no after you, no after you. Eh? I don't know what to do here, because they're clearly... I mean, that's deviation, isn't it? You know what? The landing aircraft's done nothing wrong. You can sod off.
Negative. Intersection not found.
Yeah.
WestJet 1784.
Well, shut up.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway.
Air Canada
Kilo
5225,
and Charlie.
taxi to the
WestJet
intersection of
1784.
Echo and Juliet Tango. Air Canada 77901, runway 17 left, cleared to land. 7569 heavies come back around. They've come back. Are you ready? We're going to let them land this time. We're going to remember.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Echo and
How
Juliet
far out are
Tango.
they? 10
Air
miles.
Canada 5225.
Air Canada 12907, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 4694, pushback approved, facing west. WestJet 6... Look at that, 6014 and 6104.
Runway
Fuzzman, you
17
hero.
left. Clear to land.
WestJet
Air Canada
6761,
7901.
taxi to ramp via Echo. WestJet 6104, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Charlie. No. WestJet 6104, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Sierra. WestJet 6014, pushback approved, facing south. Okay, we've got quite a ruckus going on over here.
Runway 17 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Hurry up.
Operating altitude
In your
1000.
crash 8. Thank you very much for the gifts, guys. That was a double salute if you were wondering what the hell that was. WestJet 7569 a heavy, runway 17 right, cleared to land. Actually cleared this time. WestJet 8917, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Okay, they're cleared. Come on in, you crash 8, go. Go.
Command property error. WestJet 6.
I told you immediate takeoff, not 3 to 5 working days takeoff.
Taxiway Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Sierra. WestJet 6104.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, that it doesn't prioritise giving memberships to people that are actually here in the chat. Really confuses me.
Runway 17 right.
How can you see when a schedule is busy or not? If you get the Jarek P scheduler from the user edit section in the FeelThere Discord, you'll be able to have a look at all the different graphs and things that tell you how busy it is in certain hours. It's really, really useful. On call 3969er, pushback approved facing south. Hello, Wooter. And thank you, Oleg, for the charter. For subscribing. I can't read now. Oh, we've got another heavy. Cargo jet. What the hell are you? Oh, it's a 757. Yes. Fan dabby dozels. Oh, you might be. But what we're going to do in 20 seconds, we are going to draw the second winner of the giveaway. So this is for a free code. Oh, no. Oh. I just pressed F1 on there and it opened the help tab, but I meant to press F1 on here. What it gets you is this airport from FSimStudios here on Tower Simulator 3. You can play with the tower blinds and everything, as I learned at the FS weekend. But there's obviously so much you can do around this place. The detail of it is awesome. There's so much to look at. And don't forget that if you do like I do, sitting inside the terminal sometimes to watch the aircraft, you still can. You can have a look at them at the gate. Look at the Flare 7.3. We didn't catch that earlier coming in, did we? Awesome looking thing. Lovely blobby livery. It's very, very cool. But yeah, this could be yours. All you have to do is type the word !Canada in chat in the next sort of 10 seconds. And I will be drawing the next winner. I think you'll agree, though. This is one of the best looking airports we've had. It's fantastic. Really, really cool. If the chat bar is up high, it says chat as a member. If it's low, it's regular chat. That's interesting. That's really, really weird, isn't it? We've got a few aircraft ready to push here. I think that 737 is ready to go. Lovely. Okie dokie, let's choose a winner. And it's John Lofgren. John Lofgren, congratulations. You have won yourself a copy of this wonderful airport. Just let us know in the chat what your Discord username is, please. And, yeah, we'll be able to get you a copy of it, mate. We'll be able to send over the code. If not, if you want us to re-roll it, just let us know. That's absolutely fine. But either way, let us know. Okay, we've got a heavy coming in now. We can celebrate that. Hey.
Calgary ground. WestJet 610.
Air Canada 5225, taxi to ramp via Echo. WestJet 6104, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 6014, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Sierra. We're going to get a heavy. Where is it? Oh, bloody hell, it's still out there. Here comes the WestJet 787. WestJet. Where are we going to get them? What is that? WestJet 4694, taxi to the intersection of Hotel and Hotel Bravo. I mean, yeah, alright. WestJet 4694, taxi to runway 17 right.
WestJet 4694. Taxi to
Where's this heavy? Come on.
WestJet 4694.
John gets the win. Please let us know your Discord username, please, mate. If not, then, yeah, any other way. Hello, Oleg. Thank you very much, mate, for subscribing. Ah, yes. Yes, it does, John. It does. But if not, then message me on Discord and let me know. There is the heavy coming in. We've got two heavies coming in. We've got a... actually, no, we've not. We've got that, and then we have a 757. Cargo 75 coming in. We've got WestJet cleared on that runway. That is all fine and dandy. Air Canada 77901, taxi to the intersection of Delta and Echo. God, we need to get everything. Cargo Jet 8268, runway 17 right, cleared to land. WestJet 54902, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Excuse me.
Runway 17 right.
Good thing I
Target Jet 8268.
promoted the stream. Oh no, I've just got rid of them. Oh, that's fine.
Left.
Good thing I promoted the stream before, wasn't it, on Discord, before it all went to pot. Another WestJet landing in the quote-unquote old livery. I have written down your username, John, so I've got that on there at least. So at least we know. You just need your Discord name when you can. But I know that it's having issues at the moment, so don't worry too much. Let's get them in via Charlie and then Juliet. WestJet 7569, a taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Juliet, cross runway 11. WestJet 7569, a heavy, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Juliet, cross runway 11. WestJet 8917, taxi to the intersection of Echo and Juliet Tango. Air Canada 77901, taxi to the intersection of Delta and Echo. Please.
Negative. I'm on the ground.
Dude, okay, cool. Oh, that's you, John. That's you. Fantastic. That is amazing. Smashing. I'll write that down on here, mate. 1 second. I love that. That's a brilliant username. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We're going to reset the entries and we will go back to the giveaway options and we'll change that again for round 3 very soon. Look what's come in. A Cargo Jet 75. Amongst this WestJet 737 car park that we've got going on. Now we can get some out of here, Cal. WestJet 4479, runway 17 right, line up and wait. Encore 3969, a taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. WestJet 4694, hold position. You wait there, you pig. WestJet 6014, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Actually, WestJet 6014, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Charlie 6. Just wait there. WestJet 29905, heavy, pushback approved, facing west. We've got heavy coming across here. 757's made it down there. Very good. What's coming in this side? Nothing. Lovely. WestJet 4479, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 9457, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. This is going to be good fun. Ready? We're going to do this. WestJet 6104, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 1784, taxi to runway 17 right. WestJet 1784, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 4694, taxi to runway 17 right. WestJet 4694, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 6014, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Hotel Bravo. WestJet 2545, pushback approved, facing south. WestJet 7569, a heavy, taxi to ramp via Juliet Golf. WestJet 8917, taxi to ramp via Juliet Tango. WestJet 5492, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Juliet Sierra. Okay. Okay. Cargo Jet 8268. Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Cross runway 11. We're clearing all of them for takeoff just so we get a big queue of them out in one go, look. So that one's gone. Just up there. That one's going. That one's going. It's like Scramble, Scramble. But Canadian.
Contact departure.
They're going to line up, they're going to power up. Wake turbulence doesn't matter when you're all the same size, does it? There's one, look. There's the next one. Here goes the next one.
Runway 17 right.
Part of the fun.
Cleared for takeoff.
You got to have fun with it.
1000.
It is a very, very good airport. This. I thoroughly enjoy myself. Air Canada Heavy, please be a 777. A330. Not quite the same gravy.
Runway 17
but that's
right.
fine.
Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
Is what it is.
1000, contact departure.
Air Canada 77901. Taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Golf. In fact, how do we...
Taxi to runway 17
Best way to get
right.
into taxis around from there.
469 or 4. Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
Air Canada
1000.
77901.
Contact
Taxi to
departure.
the intersection of
WestJet
Juliet
469 or
and
4.
Hotel. I forgot it was Hotel. WestJet 29905 Heavy. Taxi to the intersection of Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. Encore 3969er. Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 6014. You might have to wait a minute. Nope, go. WestJet 6014, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 8917, hold position. Whoa. Whoa, where did you think you were going, Piggy? We need to get you out. WestJet 2545, taxi to runway 17 right.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet.
Weird.
Golf.
No pauses.
7569er heavy.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet Tango. WestJet
Oh, the
8917.
multiplayer, yeah, that multiplayer display was fantastic. We might have to do a bit of that, although there's no really sort of close intersections here. Where are you going? WestJet 54902, taxi to ramp via Juliet Sierra.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Cross runway
Air Canada
11.
77901, taxi to ramp via Golf. That'll do, won't it? WestJet 29905 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie. WestJet 8917, continue taxi. Encore 3583, pushback approved, facing south. Feeling really good about this stint so far. Air Canada 42903 Heavy, runway 17 right, clear to land. Encore 3207, runway 17 left, clear to land. Unfortunately, no multiplayer time scheduled with Zap at the minute. Just don't get the chance at the moment. I've been trying to catch up on a lot of things, so I'm always very busy. And quite frankly, when we do multiplayer sessions together, they tend to start around sort of 1 AM for them. Sorry, 1 AM for me, because they're all over on the east coast of America. Some of them a bit further west actually, but yeah, it's usually about 1 AM for me, so it's quite difficult to get a session together. They're close together, aren't they? Look at them. WestJet's catching up with that Encore. We're going to have to tell them to go around, because they are way too close to the back of that aircraft in front of them. WestJet 2530.
WestJet 54902.
Turn left, heading 90, contact departure. Get out of it.
Taxi to ramp via
Get out of there.
Air Canada 7791.
Too close to the aircraft in front of you. Who needs separation?
The intersection of taxi
Yeah.
Juliet and Charlie. WestJet
Exactly, who needs it?
Heavy.
This is a really fun airport to play though.
WestJet
Oh, did OBS die again?
Pushback approved facing south.
Oh, I don't know. Not sure there, sorry.
Runway 17 right.
Anyone else have a dropout then? Sorry.
42903 heavy.
Encore 3583, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. WestJet 29905 Heavy. Taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 29905 Heavy, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. I thought they were I thought they were an arrival.
Calgary departure on 119.8. WestJet 2530. Good morning.
Another Heavy coming in. Air Canada A330. Interesting to see it in that livery, isn't it? Cool.
Taxi to runway 17 right.
Not had any more ringway, have we?
WestJet 2995 heavy.
I feel bad for those that have donated at the promise of ringway.
On final 17 left.
Yeah, I know, you're just about to land.
Calgary ground. WestJet 2995 heavy
Oh.
ready to taxi.
WestJet 1303, runway 17 left, cleared to land. God, my back is killing me. I don't know if you see me moving around in my seat a lot, but
17 left. Clear to land.
back is killing.
WestJet
Not
1303.
quite sat right where I could be, but the chair won't go any further
Calgary
forward.
Tower. Air Canada 429 heavy on final 17 right.
It's hard work, this YouTube malarkey.
Calgary ground.
Yes,
WestJet
Canada
254
heavy.
ready to taxi.
Getting off the runway.
Calgary
There's
Tower,
Encore.
WestJet 2530 on final 17 left.
WestJet 2545, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 29905 heavy, runway 17 right, line up and wait. They're going to get there first. Oh dear.
Runway 17 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
On they go.
Reaching altitude 1000.
Where are you wanting to go? Oh, that's nice and straightforward, isn't it?
WestJet
Look at that.
2545.
Air Canada 42903 heavy, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Hotel Delta, cross runway 11. Love it.
Runway 17
Yeah, I really
right,
like this
line up and
airfield.
wait. WestJet
Encore
299
3207,
heavy.
taxi to ramp Delta, Bravo Charlie. It's just so good.
Taxi
Everything's so
and hold at the
square.
intersection of Taxiway Charlie and Hotel
Just
Delta.
makes intersections
Cross
and stuff
runway
so nice.
11.
Ringway?
Air Canada 42903
WestJet.
heavy.
WestJet 8905, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Well, at least we've got another one cleared.
Taxi to ramp via Delta.
Well,
Bravo
we've certainly
Charlie.
gotten rid of the initial
Contact
rush, haven't we?
07.
Conditions are beautiful.
Runway 17 left. Clear to land. WestJet 8905.
There's definitely a big amount of fog around though.
Calgary Tower,
There's the
WestJet
787.
1303 on final 17 left.
Calgary ground.
Big old pig.
3583
Love the
ready
colour
to taxi.
scheme. The new colour scheme is gorgeous.
Calgary Tower,
Hello.
WestJet 8905 on final 17 left.
You don't have to shout, mate. Let's have a look at this A330. Making its way down.
Calgary ground. WestJet
Oh, look at that.
29905 heavy. Information Oscar. Requesting push and start.
I don't think I've ever seen an A330 in that livery. Usually it's 787s that I picture in that livery. Looks quite tasty, doesn't it? Very intriguing. Okay. WestJet 29905 heavy, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Encore 3583, runway 17 right, line up and wait. We can see the 78 heading out. Let's go a bit further down, shall we? Let's go like here. Like this. I like watching them from a bit further down because it's where I tend to stand at Manchester when we're on south side. If you're taking pictures all the way down, you get a really lovely shot of them about the angle they're at now. You get to look properly down the front of the aircraft. It's fantastic. The 78 is going to get rolling. It should rotate just about where we are. Maybe a bit later. Yeah, just a little bit later. Not too bad. And up it goes. The ice blue livery. It's older. Yeah, I was going to say. It's the older of the two, isn't it? Because they've gone back to the white and black livery. I think there's a few down here, is there not? There was. I thought that aircraft over there was going around. Yeah, there was some earlier, but yeah, they've gone back to the white and black livery now, haven't they, with the red maple on the tail. Some of these then? Similar to this Jazz, like that. They're like that now, aren't they? With the, I love the black visors they put around the cockpits. They make the aircraft look so mean. It's really cool. Air Canada 42903 heavy, taxi to ramp via Charlie. It's a really beautiful airport. I'm loving it. That WestJet's ready to push just here.
Calgary Tower, WestJet 517.
And that Dash 8 making a
final 17
racket.
left.
It's a brilliant, brilliant airport, this. So good. Yeah, it may be the only place where Sabrina has to wait for a tour. There's the Ringway 75 that came in near the start of the episode. Lovely looking thing. I think it was FBI that did the delivery. FBI.gov. WestJet 4565, pushback approved facing west. WestJet 5465, pushback approved facing west. There's a video, I think it comes out, I think it's the Brussels one on Monday. Hang on. WestJet 1303. Taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Golf. But there's a video coming out. Oh god.
Taxi and hold at the
WestJet
intersection of
1303.
Taxiway
Taxi to the
Juliet
intersection
and
of Juliet and
WestJet
Golf
1303.
via Delta Juliet. The video on Monday.
Taxi and hold at the
It's
intersection
a call sign
of
like
Taxiway
5465.
Juliet and Golf via Delta
And for example, I keep saying
Juliet.
4565, and I
WestJet
keep wondering why it
1303.
won't pick it up, and it really drives me mad. You'll laugh at that. Encore 3583, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Just flew
Runway 17
AC
right,
on Tuesday
clear for
night.
takeoff.
Oh, wow.
Reaching altitude
Nice.
1000, contact departure.
How was it, John?
Uncle
Good flight?
3583.
Hope it was a tasty one. No, I do it loads, Fuzzman, honestly. WestJet 5177, runway 17 left, cleared to land. We've not got any ringway coming in.
Cleared to land.
Wow, we've
WestJet
done an hour in-game already. It's gone very, very quickly.
Calgary ground, Chinook
Because it's
93
now
with
past
information
8
Oscar.
AM.
Requesting push and
I bet
start.
they're all the way down there, aren't they? No, they're up there. Chinook 93. Pushback approved. Expect runway 17 right. Another little jet.
Pushback approved, expect runway 17 right.
Is it that little thing?
3.
No. Oh, it's this one. Hello. Cessna Citation C650, that is. We'll do the next giveaway in about 10-15 minutes.
Requesting push and
Business
start.
class always, yes, mate. The
Calgary
unwashed
ground,
masses.
WestJet 5465 ready to taxi.
That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. I think I ought to just do this airport like this. Because I don't know why I have it on an angle before. I just don't know why I did that. WestJet 5465, taxi to runway 17 right via Hotel Delta, Charlie. Nice.
Taxi to
WestJet
runway
3800,
right, via
pushback
Hotel
approved,
Delta.
facing west.
Charlie, WestJet 5465.
WestJet 1303, taxi to ramp via Golf. Like that little curved
Pushback
pattern they can
approved
do
facing
there.
west.
Round you go.
WestJet 3800.
What about aircraft coming in? We've got 5177 and that's it at the moment.
WestJet 1303.
WestJet 8905, taxi to the intersection of Echo and Juliet Tango. No. WestJet 8905, taxi to the intersection of Echo and Juliet Sierra. That be the one, sir.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxi.
I mean, I just said taxi, not taxi and hold.
WestJet 8905.
Actually.
Taxi and hold at the intersection of taxiway Echo and Juliet
Thank you again,
Sierra.
everybody that's joined me so
WestJet
far tonight.
8905.
I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying the airport. This is my first playthrough of Calgary. This brand new airport from FSimStudios to partner up with us here at FeelThere. It's very, very good. 546 and 556, yeah.
Calgary ground,
Easily done,
Chinook
Clippard.
93 ready to taxi.
Easily done, mate. It's very annoying. Especially when you get two with like 4 numbers in them, so you get like 1016 and 1061 or something like that. It's mental. WestJet 5465, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Chinook 903, taxi to runway 17 right at Juliet. Go down there. Just for a
Runway
laugh.
17 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude
ooh.
1000, contact departure.
Where are they?
WestJet
Is it this one here?
5465.
Yeah, this one's pushed back,
Taxi
and then
to
that
runway
one wants to
17
push
right,
back as well.
Juliet.
Look at them.
Chinook 903.
Love a chunky little 737 700.
WestJet 319 on final 17 left.
Okay, we've got someone on 17 left now. Ah, it's WestJet. Bloody WestJet. WestJet 319, runway 17 left, clear to land. Bloody WestJet
Runway 17
everywhere, man.
left, cleared to land.
Horrid.
WestJet 319.
They're absolutely everywhere.
Calgary ground.
Into
WestJet 3800 ready to taxi.
800. Oh, 80 Oscar. Oh, mate. No.
Calgary
No,
ground.
no,
WestJet
no.
9086 with information Oscar.
WestJet 8905,
Requesting push
taxi
and
to
start.
ramp. Chinook 903, runway 17 right, line up and wait. WestJet 3800, taxi to runway 17 right via Hotel Bravo. Sorry. WestJet 9086, pushback approved, facing west. I didn't just get upset at the sight of
Taxi to ramp. WestJet
WestJet.
8905.
Look at this. Race you.
Runway 17 right, line up and wait.
I think the 73 is going to win.
903.
Taxi to runway 17 right.
Suddenly gotten very bright, hasn't it?
WestJet 3800.
Ah.
Pushback approved
Did not
facing
know that.
west. WestJet
Yeah.
9086.
80 Oscar and 800 is pretty painful, isn't it? They're going to line up and wait, and then we're going to have some fun. WestJet 3800, runway 17 right, line up and wait. You all know what I'm doing, and that's the funny bit.
Runway 17
WestJet
right,
5177,
line up and
taxi
wait.
to the intersection of
WestJet
Echo
3800.
and Juliet Sierra. I mean, just taxi to ramp. But
Taxi and hold at the intersection of Taxiway Echo and
can't be too
Juliet
sure,
Sierra.
can you?
WestJet 5177.
They're pushing back, just behind the big fat A330. I do like the old WestJet livery, but it's not as cool as the new one. The new one is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Are we ready for a laugh? Same airline as well. Ugh. WestJet 5177, taxi to ramp via Juliet Sierra. Alright.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet Sierra. WestJet 5177.
Are we ready? Wait for it. Right, the 7-3 is lined up. They're good to go. Chinook 903, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 3800, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, turn right, heading 210, contact departure.
Runway 17 right, cleared for immediate
Get shimmy in.
on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Who's going to go first?
Chinook
Who's got
903.
more throttle? Well, to be fair, the little one's going to get up first, isn't it?
On reaching altitude 500, turn right heading
It's got nothing on what we did at Heathrow with 5 aircraft on the same runway.
3800.
But it's pretty good fun, isn't it?
Calgary ground. WestJet 9086 ready to taxi.
I think the 7-3 is just catching, but he's not going to be up in time. Well, sorry, the little one's going to be up before him. They'll be rotating now, probably. That 7-3 is shifting, man. Look at it go. Hey, you know what? He's going after him. Because of the added distance. He should turn right. The 7-3 in avoidance. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, it's like an air show. I was going to get the citation to turn left, so they went like that. That's fantastic. What do I have my speech delay set at? You know what? If I knew, I'd tell you. WestJet 9086, taxi to runway 17 right via Hotel Bravo. But we can find out. Let's have a look. Oh, I need to just go up here. Input. Don't know where it is. I never mess with stuff like this. I should know this. Community manager and all that, you know. Speech volumes at 25. Fast. Old beep. Radio hard. Tower interior off because I don't want to hear people making coffee. ENUS on the new one. Microphone filter. Recognize a reset delay 3 seconds. I did not know you could turn that down. I'm going to apply that to 2 seconds. And is it in here? No, that's clearly not it. Clearly not it. Okay. Are we all good there? Runway separation time-based. Ooh. I don't play with any of this, can you tell? Random go-around, maybe. I mean, they don't have to be random for me, do they?
Taxi to runway 17
Oh,
right
how cool is this
via Hotel
airport?
Bravo. WestJet
Hello, Helmet.
9086.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. WestJet 319er has been cleared. Oof, look at them on the radar screen. Nice and close. Oh, it's all good fun. I moved that to 4. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. WestJet 9086. Runway 17 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. We're not quite going to clear this screen of any aircraft, are we? Because look, just down here on 17 left, we're about to get a arrival.
WestJet 9086.
There he is.
Calgary Tower, WestJet 720, on final.
Oh, WestJet's on the final now. That's the old livery on a 737-800. Hello. It's a very different time of day. Hello.
Encore 5643 with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Encore 5643, pushback approved, pacing south. WestJet 7201, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Well, we've certainly beaten a main rush here, haven't we? 2530 is the one that was going around earlier because of the...
Clear to land. WestJet 7201.
No, there was a Dash 8 in front of them, wasn't there? I forgot why they went around for a minute there. Coming in next. They are, 2530.
Calgary ground, on-call 5058 with information
Oh.
Oscar, requesting push and start.
On-call 5058, pushback approved, facing west. WestJet 319er, taxi to ramp via Juliet Golf. Oh, have I given that too early?
Facing west, on-call 5058.
Are they going to keep
Taxi to
steaming
ramp
off the runway?
via Juliet. Golf.
No.
WestJet 319er.
There we go. Juliet Golf. Nice. Out goes 9086, chunky little 737. Bye-bye. Au revoir.
Calgary ground.
Hello, Clement. How are you, mate? Fantastic to see you.
Requesting push and
Fantastic to
start.
see you, mate. How are you? You alright? We're playing with the Just Design planes, you'll be happy to know, here at Calgary. I imagine you have a beautiful schedule lined up for us. Good to have you on the stream tonight, mate. On call 81901, pushback approved, facing east. 7201 still on its way in.
On-call 8191.
And then, yep, like I said, 2530, the one that went around earlier on, to avoid a crash 8. We've got 3 of them sorting themselves out at the moment, and we've got this WestJet 73 taxiing all the way down. Ringway 757 there, Clement. Beautiful wagon. Absolutely beautiful. We will have the next part of the giveaway. Oh, back from drinking Lisbon. Just to Lisbon for a drink, yeah. Fantastic. How was it, mate? I had the sudden urge to send Encore really far, but they've not been mean to me or anything. Oh, you're still doing Brisbane. Encore 5643, taxi to runway 17 right via Kilo. I enjoyed Brisbane. I'm excited to go there. I was going to live stream Brisbane, but because this came out literally yesterday, this had to be the one. Those Encores are both pushing. That one's nearly done. This one's just spinning around. Look at the flare. There you go. Ready to go. Encore 5058, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Juliet Romeo. I bet you thought the stream froze then. But I was just holding my mouth open waiting for Encore.
And Charlie via Juliet Romeo, Encore 5058.
WestJet 2530, runway 17 left, clear to land. It will be weird when we get the pilot voices because we won't have clear to F anymore, and I will cry. But the pilot voices will be really, really cool. Encore 81901, taxi to the intersection of Juliet and Charlie via Bravo, Juliet. Big square for you.
Taxi pulled at the intersection of taxiway Juliet and Charlie via Bravo.
Anyone? No.
Encore 819.
Encore 5643, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Get out of here, pig.
Runway 17 right.
That was unnecessary, I'm sorry. There's a Tukef. I spoke over it.
Encore 5643.
Encore 5643, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Say it again.
Runway 17 right. Cleared for Tukef. On reaching altitude
Just Kef.
1000. Contact departure.
Yeah.
Encore 5643.
Oh.
Calgary Tower.
No.
28649 final 17 left.
Let me just clear something up. What I said about voices, talking about the voices, and then stops as it had not come out yet. No. Wait. Oh, was that in the previous video? I thought you meant the one that's coming up. I said something about it. I don't know. I don't remember saying anything about that. Oh, God. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, I am. We all know that. I have previewed... So, I've not played the game with the new voices yet. I have, however, played with literally a console window. So, you know, if you have like this thing, you know, when you do command and you get a command prompt like this. I've played with the voice recognizer, the new stuff, basically, that plays it back to basically just speak to it, have it understand me, and then, you know, tell me what it would say back and the different ways it would say it back. So, yeah. I've only played with that so far. That's all I've done. On call 5058, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. Are you going to take a crazy route up here now and stuff?
Right, via Charlie.
No.
On call
Thank you.
5058.
2530 is coming in. No, the last one you said something about the current voices and then said something talking about voices. Okay. I think I knew at that point that there was going to be new voices, but yeah, maybe I did overdo it a bit. I don't know. Flare 2864, runway 17 left, cleared to land.
Runway 17
But yeah,
left,
I got
clear
to play
land.
with literally a command
Flare
window,
2864.
and it showed me how it interpreted what they would say and how they would say it back and so on. So yeah. The bag is out of the yeah, the bag is out of the cat. Oh dear. WestJet 7201, taxi to ramp via Juliet Golf. You get up there.
Taxi to ramp.
There
via
goes the
Juliet.
dash 8.
Golf. WestJet
Golf.
7201.
Yeah, Vic. He loves a leak, does Vic? I bet his house is full of water. But he definitely does love leaking things, honestly. It's mad. He just... What I love about Vic, though, is... Like, I share a similar enthusiasm with Vic. Like, he is so excited. As soon as something's in development and as soon as the team are working on something, he is so eager to just tell everybody and say, look at what we're doing. He's so proud of it, and that's just such a wonderful thing. I can't tell you how much fun it is to work for and with Vic. Just because he's got so much enthusiasm for these things. God, Ringway, will you turn up? Oh. Oh, it's a bloody A330. We don't want A330s. We want 777s, KLM. KLM 90673 heavy, runway 17 right, cleared to land. I guess. Encore 5058, runway 17 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 8400, pushback approved, facing south. The new intro.
Runway 17 right, clear to land.
I did actually say that we need to work on the background video on Tower Simulator 3 when you're in the menus, because at one point there's two black frames when it flicks shot and it just flicks on and off and it upsets me. There's our latest arrival, which I think was that Flare coming in? No, it's WestJet, then it's Flare. Yeah, Flare is next up. Encore 563, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Okay, let's do another word, shall we? This is going to be a bit of a fun one. It's a bit of a complicated one compared to the last time, but it's going to be exclamation mark Vic leaks. There you go. Just for Vic. That's the new one to be entered into the giveaway. It's for a free code for this airport. FSimStudios, Calgary, for Tower Simulator 3. It's an absolute riot, this airport. I am thoroughly loving controlling this one. And I hope you're all enjoying watching it as well, because this has been a great stint already. Not quite done yet, though. We'll go on for a little bit longer, but if you all want to sod off after you've had your prizes, then I'm not going to be mad at you. Encore 81901, taxi to runway 17 right via Charlie. WestJet 2530, taxi to ramp via Echo Juliet Tango. WestJet is just pushing there. They're ready to go. Vic leaks indeed. Thank you very much, Tom. I really do appreciate it. I know that these streams are very often the same, but I think that's what I enjoy about them. Like I like the fact they fit a brief, they fit a uniform sort of feel. They're all just good fun. It's nice and chilled. It's easy for me to play this game and speak to you guys, and you know, I know that the people that watch these videos, they love to just watch an airport operate. I do plan on doing a video at some point, maybe a couple of them, just that are a bit more niche, where we just look out the window and watch the aircraft. I have all the stuff like this on my screens either side of me, and you don't see any of it. You just get to watch the airport like this, listen to me speak, and obviously speak to the aircraft, and then, yeah, you get to just watch the airport operate, basically. I will be doing some of those. An all-Alberta flight. Do you book on Discord? John, let me just check for you. I think... I hope this doesn't kill the stream dead here by trying to go to YouTube with something else. Bear with me. There should be a link in the description for chartering these, but I don't know if I updated it yet, so please bear with me. Matt, you need to just change the spelling on that one, mate. Oh, we're sending him around, are we? KLM 9673, turn right, heading 210, contact departure. KLM 9673 heavy, turn right, heading 210, contact departure. Bye-bye.
Negative. Him in the air. KLM 9673.
Nicely done, Clifford. Foxtrot Oscar, KLM.
Calgary departure on 119. KLM
There it goes.
9673 heavy.
Yeah, Matt, you just need to change that to Vic with a C for Vic Leaks, mate. Out goes KLM. Bye. Love it. Alpha, Sierra, Sierra, Foxtrot, Oscar. Flare 2864, taxi to ramp via Bravo. Encore's been cleared. Yeah, I thought there was a link in the description for my charters. But no. If you... Oh, God, hang on. Let me find one. It's on my latest Tower Sim video. I hope this doesn't start playing. It did a bit then. I don't know if you would have heard that. You can choose... Yeah, there you go. So if you head to... this. That's how you charter a flight or an ATC stint on my channel. Yes, I've noticed that the wind has been 180 and no knots because I don't tend to run the METAR very often. I just tend to leave it static and just choose whatever I want runway-wise. Encore 81901, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. WestJet 9052, pushback approved, facing south. WestJet 8400, taxi to the runway 17 right via Juliet Charlie. Got another shed coming in.
Runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
Awesome. Good stuff, John. Thank you.
Contact departure. Encore 8191.
I appreciate the support, my good man.
Facing south. WestJet 9052.
Another little Dash 8 coming in.
Taxi to runway 17 right via
Okay.
Juliet, Charlie. WestJet 8400.
Well, we're going to check the winner in a moment. Let's just have a look, though. We've got 15 of you so far. Don't forget, if you type just like this, exclamation mark, Vic Leaks in chat, you'll be entered into a free giveaway for this airport. A code will be sent to you in the next day or so via Discord. All you have to do is let us know your Discord username and we'll send you the code. I will send you the code personally in the next day or so. We really appreciate all the support. It's been fantastic fun to play this airport tonight. We're not done yet, though. Don't go anywhere. Obviously, we have to draw the winner of the giveaway. We've got a few aircraft knocking about. Flare just getting to their gate now. There they go. Nice and close to that jetway, aren't you, son? Oof. You like that jetway. This is one thing that people forget, and I think I mentioned this last time, that the jetways are all interactive. They interact with the size of the aircraft, and they attach to them accordingly based on what aircraft type they are. Obviously, Dash 8s don't need them because they're just absolute peasants, but you know what I mean? God, you got off that runway early. Encore 563, taxi to ramp via Delta, Juliet, Golf. WestJet 8400, nope. Encore 9733, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Is that ringway? Oh, God. Still no ringway. What's ASP when it's at home? Air Sprint. Beats me. And then Encore after that. Still waiting for Sabrina. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to give a refund. I added a number of ringway flights in. We've got one on the ground here. If it was that this one would get going again, because it arrived quite early in the stint, didn't it? Are the doors open? No, doors are not open. Oh, that's a shame. Have you seen what the reg is on the back? Sabrina. Yeah, I was really hoping that we'd get that one to do a turnaround and then get going. Thank you very much, though, Clifford. I would get an espresso as a boost. Very good. WestJet 952, taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet Charlie. WestJet 8400. Runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Taxi to runway 17 right via Juliet.
Air Sprint 5901, runway 17 left, clear to land. I can check the upcoming schedule via TS3 Assistant.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Oh!
WestJet
A
8400.
new version.
Runway 17 left. Cleared to land. Air Sprint 5901.
Okay. I love how Claude's website address on that is clap it, as if, you know, that doesn't sound bad enough. Unfortunately, the only incoming one after this is going to be an encore again. After that, the Dash 8. Can't see any more arrivals. Oh, there we go. Cancelled. Oh, yeah, was that the one? Yeah, that's the one that I deleted. This is so cool, isn't it? Oh, look at that. That's awesome. CDM, 9:55. Oh. It's a while away. What about arrivals? CDM, arriving at 8:06. Apparently late. Very late, Jesus. All of these late. That's insane, isn't it? Why is it running late? Hurry up. And then the departing one is gonna, yeah, that's the one that we've got in at the moment. So what's the R mean? Restart. Ah, okay, yeah. So that means that it's come in and it's going to be going back out again. Okay, I didn't know you could look at all this actually. When's the next one after that? The next arrival is going to be miles away. I added way more in than that. It might be late because of separation, yeah. If we open up both runways, 8:56 is the other one. Yeah, it should have been 8:06. Let's open up both runways to everything. And just see exactly what happens. Yeah? We'll try that. I'm going to close TS3 Assistant for now. So we've got 8:06 and 8:56. Yeah, what's this straight away? KLM. Oh, KLM's back. Oh, Bacon Eggs. Hello, mate. You were the first member. I don't need to tell them. I'll tell everybody else. Bacon Eggs was the first member of Chaz Draycott Media when I started memberships. I'm very grateful to see that you are still knocking about as a member, mate. Thank you so much for the continued support for the channel. It is hugely, hugely appreciated. Encore 2237. Runway 17 left. Cleared to land. Hopefully we can get some more aircraft in now.
Left, clear to land.
And hopefully get a ringway before we wrap things up. Don't forget though, exclamation mark Vic Leaks, like that. We're going to give it another minute or so. And if you type that in chat... Oh, Fussman, you hero, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the continued support, man. You're a star. Encore 90733, taxi to ramp via Delta Echo. What we will do is give you a code for this airport. Well, sorry. You'll be put in a draw automatically to win a free code for this airport if you type Vic Leaks in the chat. WestJet 952, runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Let's get them out of here.
Runway 17 right, cleared for takeoff.
KLM, WestJet.
Contact departure.
I wonder if... I've closed TS3 Assistant for now, but... Yeah, I wonder if it's just because... One of them was something like 2522 or something ahead of it, wasn't it? It was a very clear... I'm going to look at it again. It's all getting a bit chaotic now. I've got windows and stuff open absolutely everywhere. So if we now look at the departures, the arrivals, sorry. So 8:06. So what have we got coming in now? 2237, 2703, 8119er. Oh, thank you very much, Matthew Holcomb. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. So, any of these... It should be 1339er. 8119er. Oh, we've got quite a while yet, haven't we? 8119er is coming in. 2703 is coming in.
2703 on final 17.
Yeah. So 2703 is there. 8119er is on approach. Interesting.
Calgary ground, WestJet 389.
There is an open gate for it.
Requesting
Gate
push and
4.
start.
Wonder if can we just tell it, come now? Oh, that's a shame, innit? Literally one of the first aircraft in, though, was a Chaz Draycott Media 7.5. Oh well. WestJet 2703, runway 17 left, clear to land. KLM 9673 Heavy, runway 17 right, clear to land. We'll see.
Runway
Won't we?
17 left, clear to land. WestJet
Won't we?
2703.
It's been a really
Runway
good stint
17
either
right,
way.
clear to land.
Very good fun.
KLM
WestJet 38908. Pushback approved, facing south. Yeah. Ringway 1339er, expedite arrival. It knows it.
Pushback approved facing south. WestJet 38908.
Oh, I thought I was getting excited there. I was going to say, surely it knows it. She's a hanger queen. Contact, yeah.
Flare 1387 with information X-ray. Requesting push and start.
Wait. I've got an idea. You're going to hate it, but I've got an idea. Flare 1387, standby. Air Sprint 5901. Taxi to ramp via Delta Romeo Foxtrot Uniform Yankee Lima. Air Sprint 5901. Taxi to ramp via Delta Romeo Foxtrot Uniform Yankee Lima. Cross runway 11.
Roger.
Have fun.
Flare 1387.
Right, let's do this. We ready?
Taxi to ramp via Delta Romeo Fox.
WestJet 8119, contact departure, go around.
Lima, cross runway 11. Air Sprint 5901.
Encore 3828, go around, contact departure. WestJet 90571, go around, contact departure. Encore 2316, turn left, heading 190, contact departure. Air Sprint 285, go around, contact departure. Encore 7322, contact departure, go around. WestJet 102, turn left, heading 190, contact departure, go around. All of it. Encore 220, go around, contact departure. Flare 9771, go around, contact departure. Encore 5521, go around, contact departure. WestJet 2193, go around, contact departure. Got too close for comfort there. WestJet 3568, go around, contact departure. WestJet 8119, go around, contact departure. It doesn't look like it's happening, does it? 4-hour career session, LaGuardia.
Calgary departure on 119.8.
Oh, we've got a few
WestJet
pushbacks.
8119.
Cargo Jet 6826 Heavy, pushback approved, facing east. KLM 9673, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Juliet, cross runway 11. WestJet 38908, taxi to runway 17 right. Flare 1387, pushback approved, facing east. WestJet 2703, taxi to the ramp via terminal. I don't know. WestJet 2703, taxi to ramp via Echo. Encore 2237, taxi to ramp via Delta Echo. WestJet 2269, pushback approved, facing west. Oh, it's a big shame, innit?
Calgary departure
I've just
on
got loads of fly
119.8.
pasts.
Encore 3828. Good morning.
It's not going to work, is it? Is it not going to?
Calgary departure on
Let me see.
119.8. WestJet 90571. Good morning.
Is it definitely not going to work?
Calgary departure on 119.8. Encore 2316.
806, there it is.
Good morning.
It's apparently late still.
Calgary departure on 119.8. Air Sprint
Oh, that's a shame.
285. Good morning.
Air Sprint
Calgary
285.
departure on
Ah.
119.8. Encore 7.
Some of them are, yeah,
Good
some of them
morning.
aren't. Some of them have come through, some of them haven't.
Calgary departure on 119.8. WestJet 102. Good
Ah,
morning.
that's a shame. We are going
Calgary
to...
departure on 119.8. Encore 2200. Good morning.
Thank you.
Calgary departure on
It's just all them reading frequencies out. Where did that arrival get to?
Departure on 119.8. Encore 5521. Good
Where did that
morning.
arrival get to? You know,
Calgary departure on 119.8. WestJet 219.
did I delete him or something?
Good morning. Calgary departure
Did they
on
actually go all the way in?
119.8. WestJet
Good morning, flight
3568.
deck.
Good morning.
Did they taxi all the way in? I told them to
Calgary
cross runway
departure
11,
on
but
119.8.
did they just go all the way in?
WestJet 119er.
Good morning.
KLM 9673 Heavy, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Juliet. Cross runway 11. Cargo Jet 6826 Heavy, taxi to runway 17 right via Alpha. Oh! Oh! Who's that? Noah loves planes. So do I. Thank you very much for subscribing to Chaz Draycott Media. Mucho appreciate.
KLM 9673 Heavy.
Encore 3828, runway 17 right, cleared to land. Envoy 7827, runway 17 left, cleared to land. Okay, let's draw the final giveaway winner for the stream. It is AJ. Well done, AJ. Congratulations. AJ EG5XI. Please let us know your Discord username in the chat if you can, and we will get a code over to you tomorrow. Thank you all of you that have entered in the giveaways here tonight. It's been really good fun. We're not done just yet though, please do not go anywhere. But as Fuzzman says, please let us know. Congratulations, you've won yourself a code for this airport on Tower Simulator 3 for free. And we sincerely hope you enjoy it. There's a KLM A330, probably the most unique aircraft we've seen this stream actually. Thanks once again all of you for giving out all the memberships and everything as well this stream. It's been fantastic. It's been a real belter once again. I always love doing these streams. I'm going to try and do one every couple of weeks. Every sort of 10 episodes. AV Writer, that's you. Oh, fantastic. Oh, lovely. It's nice to go. It's going to a good home. No worries, AJ. It's great to have you. I didn't realise that was you. I see you a lot in the Discord. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well, let's get Cargo Jet out, shall we? Flare 1387, taxi to the intersection of Charlie and Juliet via Bravo, Juliet. WestJet 2269, a taxi to runway 17 right. Is there an Aussie one on Tower Simulator? Yeah, there's a couple of Australian airports now. We've got Sydney by Fly Tampa. We've got Brisbane that recently came to the game as well by... Is it SoFly that did Brisbane? Can't remember. Who else we got coming in? You are, aren't you? Still all bloody encore. WestJet 90571. Contact departure. Encore 3444. Contact departure. Air Sprint 285. Contact departure. Encore 7406, runway 17 left, cleared to land. You'd be fuming hearing that, wouldn't you, if WestJet 9571 had just been told go around. And then your aircraft behind you gets told, yeah, come in. Welcome. Orbex. Orbex. Discord is still down. That is not good. KLM 9673 Heavy, taxi to ramp via Golf. Okay. Cargo Jet 6826 Heavy. Runway 17 right, line up and wait. Thank you so much, Clippard. Really appreciate it, mate. Honestly, I love the support. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Envoy 7827, taxi to ramp via Delta, Bravo Charlie. Thank you so much, Clippard. 2 charters is very, very generous. I've not opened my phone since we started the stream, so I will see them both come in on PayPal when they're... Oh, no. Amsterdam and Frankfurt, you nutcase. It's going to be great. I know we want Sabrina, and I'm very sorry. Unfortunately, Sabrina ain't playing ball by the look of it. She's not on the way in. Let's get Cargo Jet out, and that'll end it, because I need to wrap it up, unfortunately. Cargo Jet 6826 Heavy, runway 17 right. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Big 767 buzzing out of here. Let's go down. Hello. Let's check it out from here, shall we? This has been a fantastic stream here at Calgary. I love this airport. Thank you, FSimStudios, for making this one for us. It's been utterly belting. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream as well. Thank you so much for being a part of it tonight. Thank you all of you for entering the giveaway. Thank you, Fuzzman, for being a fantastic moderator as ever. Looking after me and looking after you lot as well. Make sure you say thank you, Fuzzman. Fill the chat. Thank you, Fuzzman.
tower.
Let's watch this
On
cargo
coffee,
jet
444,
76
Final 17 right.
roar out of Calgary,
Calgary ground.
full of everybody's Temu parcels.
Heavy ready to taxi.
There it goes.
Ground. Flare 1387 ready to taxi.
Lovely jubbly. Up it goes.
269 ready to taxi.
Fantastic. Well,
Calgary Tower. On
that
7406 on final 17 left.
is going to end the stream here, unfortunately, for the evening. But this has been a real corker. What a lovely, lovely airport. John McGarry, thank you so much for more support. Thank you all of you for the wonderful support. It's been brilliant. I'll send the codes over in the next day or so to all of you that have won. Well done on the giveaway. Thank you for watching as ever. Thoroughly hope you've enjoyed it tonight. And there'll be another episode or another stream in 10 episodes time. So keep your eye out for that, and I'll see you there on the night. Thanks again for watching. See you again soon, everyone. Take care.